Welcome back. Previously, we looked at monthly progress capture. This included capturing monthly working days and training days for the beneficiaries. As you can see on this tab, these are all the beneficiaries that have been captured onto the project. The expenditure tab shows us all the working days that have been captured against the project. It has been split into the years 2013 and 2014, as well as their quarters. We now move on to other aspects of the monthly progress capture. These include the business plan, external expenses, milestones of the project, infrastructure outputs of the project, training that's provided during the project to the beneficiaries, as well as labor, and most importantly, evidence. Let's start with creating a new business plan. This functionality would be used if there were any changes made to the specific EPWP project. This could include changes to budget, timeframes, and outputs. I do, however, have to highlight an important fact. If you are extending or changing a business plan, you need to look at the expenditure section to make sure that you have updated all the working days related to the initial business plan. Therefore, you need to commit all the information for the initial business plan's time period. As you can see, I have submitted and have gotten all my expenditures approved. Therefore, I am able to move on and create a new business plan. A pop-up will appear. As you can see, the pop-up has many options related to the reason for updating the current business plan. The first option is talking about the project being extended. Therefore, you are changing the timelines of the project. The rest of the options available relate to different sections of the project based on the previous business plan. When you select any of these options, it means that the information from the previous business plan will be carried into the new business plan. If, however, you want to change any of the information within these sections, you would leave them unticked and move on to the next button in order to change the information included in these sections. In my case, I'm only going to change the project timelines. Therefore, I'm going to select all these options so that this information is carried into my new business plan from the old business plan. When I click "Is the project being extended?" option, this will appear. This allows me to extend my project. Therefore, I'll include the start date for the extension as well as the end date. In this case, my project ends on the 6th of June 2014 based on my previous business plan. Therefore, I will begin my extension of the project on the 7th of June 2014. The extension for this project will last 3 months. Therefore, till the 7th of September 2014. Once I am satisfied with this information, I can then click the next button. A pop-up will appear where you have to finalize the business plan. You will have to go through each tab to ensure that the information contained is correct. As you can see, the budget information has changed based on the money that was spent for the working days that are complete based on the previous business plan. Therefore, this is why it's very important to complete the quarters for the previous business plan before you move on to updating a new business plan. When we get to estimated expenditure, we now have to update this expenditure for the 2 extra quarters that have now been included based on our extension of the project. I'm going to do that now. When we get to planned labour, as we can see, there is no minimum daily wage. Based on the previous business plan, we know that it is still 100 Rand per beneficiary per working day. So therefore we can input that information. Once we are satisfied that all the information we have input is correct, we can then click the Submit button. It has now been sent to the Data Capture Manager for approval.